What's up you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Noor if you guys are new here. As you can see from the title, we're doing another morning routine. We're waking up at 10 in the morning. Well, my kids lately, for the last 3 months, have been waking up 2 to 3 times a night, then waking me up, and it's so hard for me to go back to sleep. But anyway, I made it, and here I am trying to make me a cup of coffee because adulting is hard. And as they say, life begins after coffee, which is true. And personally, the smell of coffee can help me reduce the stress level. It also has a calming effect on my mind and body, which can help me feel at ease. So after I drank the coffee, I decided to make pizza muffins as snack to my kids. And then I went outside not for shopping, but for window shopping. And then in this video we'll make the جزرية or carrots dessert. And that's it. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. And the first thing we're gonna need to do right here is add in 2 eggs. These are big eggs, and if you have small eggs you can add up to 3. And this is the second. And then we're gonna go ahead and add 1 teaspoon of salt along with a pinch of black pepper and 1 teaspoon of apple vinegar for the smell. You know, whenever we put eggs in our recipes, if it's a sweet recipe, you're gonna have to use vanilla butter, and if it's a savory recipe, then we're gonna add some black pepper and vinegar. And then we're gonna go ahead, take a whisk, and whisk these very well. And of course, the eggs should be in room temperature, so take it out of the fridge 1 hour before. Well, that's it. Now we're gonna go ahead and add half a cup of yogurt, a measuring cup. You can use any cup, but use it for all of the ingredients. And oops, I spilled the milk. Okay, so after cleaning the spilled milk, we're gonna go ahead and add half a cup of milk, as well as 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. And again, we're gonna come back to whisk all of the ingredients together until they are all well incorporated. And then once that's set, we're gonna go ahead to add 2 cups of flour and 1 packet of baking powder. This packet is 10 grams. At this point, I'm gonna take my spatula, I'm gonna fold the flour, and for the spices you can go ahead and add any spices you like, but for me that I'm gonna add only the black pepper and the salt. Okay, so here comes the fun part. At this point we're gonna go ahead and add 1 big cup of cheese, any kind of cheese you have. I have 2 kinds, so I added them, and 1/4 cup of olives, green olives, and nearly half a cup of black olive. And then I'm gonna go ahead to add some sausage, a small sausage, so we're gonna cut them into small cubes first and then add them. So any kind of cheese will work, any kind of sausage will work. I'm gonna cut them in the way shown. Last but not least is 1 green pepper. We're gonna go ahead, cut it, take out the seeds, and then add it. And if you want it to be hot, you can go ahead and add your red pepper. And I think this is hot because of its smell. I hope it's not like that, because if it's so hot then the children will not eat it. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead right now and cut it into small pieces too. And that's it. For me, I'm not gonna add any other ingredients in this process. As I've told you before, it's up to you. You can add anything you love to add. Now we're gonna go ahead and mix it in order for all of the ingredients to be well incorporated and evenly distributed. And for the seasoning, I think you still need to add 1 teaspoon of salt, because we've added only 1 small teaspoon. So for this amount, I added another teaspoon of salt to adjust the seasoning. We're gonna take it aside and bring our muffin board for this. I put some vegetable oil inside, and now we're gonna grease it very well in order for the muffins not to stick inside. Okay, next step is gonna be adding some flour. And then what we do once that's set is go ahead, put the mixture inside the muffin cups after being floured and oiled. So we're gonna go ahead and fill them up to the top. And the last step is optional, where we're gonna go ahead and garnish it with some black olives and tomato and green pepper. You can, by the way, this is optional. If you don't want to make a video like me, you can skip it. You know, for the photos and the video, we love garnishing. Yes. And here we're gonna place some vegetable oil and take it to a preheated oven set on 180-degree Celsius oven for nearly half an hour, or until they're beautifully golden brown and look something like this. Check it out, they're pretty good. And then, assuming they have cooked long enough, we do want to let these cool down a little bit before we try to eat them, but I didn't have time and I didn't let mine cool down before going on for the official taste, which I was so excited for because they look so gorgeous. But if I'm being completely honest, they were not amazing. I mean, they could have been amazing, but I used the wrong sausage. That spicy, intensely flavored sausage was just too strong for the rest of the ingredients. I think this would have been better with something mild like a breakfast sausage. So while it looked gorgeous and the texture was very nice, my choice of these sausage didn't elevate this to where it should have been. So was I discouraged? No, not at all. In fact, the opposite. I really do think if these were done with sweeter sausage, they would make incredible brunch or breakfast treat. But anyway, that's it. And then after having our breakfast, I went outside with the kids to a mall to have a look at the new stuff. And I want to take you guys along with my little shopping trip and tell you what's good. So come along with me and let's get started. Give me your hand. I love this style of radios. They are so beautiful. But they don't put prices on them. It has no price. Ella? You wanna take this scissor?
Yeah.
Let's see its a price. 160.
Yazıyor mu?
160. Bakalım. Ya bu çok güzel. Wait. Wait, it's, oh my goodness, it's 400. Ella, Let me see. Let me see. No, it's big on you. It's a lunchbox for 300. It's so cute. It's Karaja. I love this type of pots. These are 4 pieces set with 4,000. $379. Oh, this is beautiful. How much is this? It's 1,199. Really? Are you for real? Yes. $799. I like these dishes. The set is for 2,499. I really like that. This one is beautiful too. But the prices are so much. This is a set too, plain set, colored. Coffee cups. These are their measuring cups. This is half a cup. Oops. This is for 300. Wow, 300 is not too much. The price is good. 300. What about this? It's smaller. This is for 200. These are tea pots. You know, it's famous here in Turkey that they put 2 pots above each other. They put the tea in here and the water down there. Price is 800. It's plastic inside and wood outside. It's beautiful. I love this style. What about this? This is for the big one. 1,500. after I came back home, I wanted to make جزرية dessert, which is nothing but carrots with the spices. And all of you know that this dessert is derived from the word جزر, which is carrot in Arabic. So traditionally they make it through boiling carrots and then take away its juice. So today, instead of doing that, I prefer to juice the carrots first and then cook the carrot bulb. I thought, why should I throw away the bulb while I can make a dessert from it? So I had here 2 kilos or 4 pounds of carrots, and I'm so excited to drink its juice because there is nothing like this fresh glass of homemade carrot juice. So out of 2 kilos or 4 pounds of carrots, we got this amount of carrot pulp. We're gonna put it on the stove on a medium-high heat and cook it very well until it gets soft. We're gonna put all the quantity, and we need to keep stirring and smashing and smearing all of these together. We're gonna go ahead and put 2 cups of sugar. You just use 1 cup for every 1 kilo. So here we have 2 kilos. We're gonna put in 2 cups of sugar, granulated sugar. We put the first one, and here is the second. I think this pan is small, so maybe, okay, let's go ahead to change the pan. Now we're gonna cook these on medium-high heat until the carrots get soft. 20 minutes till half an hour. You're gonna stir and smear and flip and flap all of these together until it's really cooked. So this is important. It takes a while, but at the end, you have to do it. I mean, it's important. And at this stage, at this point, you can test it and you can adjust the sugar if you want it to be more sweet. You know, the taste, the smell and texture of food can be extraordinarily evocative, bringing back memories, not just of eating the food itself, but also the place and the setting. I remember this special kind of dessert when my daddy used to bring it to us to buy it. It's only sold in Latakia and the coastal cities like Tartus and Banyas, I think. So it's so famous for the Latakian people. And everyone who's traveling from Damascus or from Aleppo to Latakia, definitely he's gonna take one with him. They make it like a pyramid. Okay, we're gonna see later on how we're gonna construct it. So food is an effective trigger, you know, it's an effective trigger of deeper memories, of feelings and emotions, just like how a certain song can instantly bring you back to that one magical summer or to that party or whatever. Food memories are powerful and transportive. And according to studies, when you cook and eat these kind of foods that you love, that you used to eat when you were a child, they make you feel more connected with your self-identity and social group, which in turn makes you feel comforted. But anyway, back to جزرية. We're gonna continue cooking it. We've started nearly 10 minutes ago. We still need to cook it for 10 minutes more, and see you in next station. Another time, while the carrot is still on the stove, I'm gonna go ahead to prepare the spices that we're gonna add to it, where we need 2 cloves. I'm gonna show it to you. 2 cloves. We're gonna ground it. So after these are well grounded, we're gonna take them to a small dish, and to that we're gonna add nutmeg. So we're gonna need to add 1 teaspoon ground ginger, 1 teaspoon too. Mix all of these together, and after that we're gonna go ahead and add it to the carrots. Okay, so I was stirring the carrots. You have to stir it occasionally, keep an eye on it. We don't want it to get burned. And now I'm gonna prepare the starch. For every 1 kilo of carrots, you're gonna need to add 2 tablespoons of starch. So we have 2 kilos of carrots, so we're gonna add 4 tablespoons of starch, 2, 3, and 4. And instead of adding water just to dissolve it, we're gonna need to use the carrot juice. So for that, we're gonna need nearly 3/4 cup of juice. Okay, here we go. And now we're gonna whisk it. We're gonna go ahead to add the spices. As you can see, here are the spices. At this point you can smell this amazing smell of جزرية. Like when you put the spices, you can smell, oh, it's amazing. And then to that we're gonna go ahead and add the starch with the carrot juice. We have to stir it very fast right now because, you know, we put the starch and we don't want it to get lumps or stick. And as usual, I forgot to add one very important component, which is cinnamon. And so we're gonna go ahead and add nearly about 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. It's very well cooked. I let it there for 10 minutes after we added the starch mixture. Now we're gonna construct it in the traditional way. I divided that into 2 sections. We're gonna make 2 different shapes, and the first of which is gonna be the traditional pyramid shape. So let's take a stretch film. We're gonna put it on the film, and then all you need to do is take in the stretch and take it up to make the pyramid shape. So let me transfer these into a plate, and then we're gonna decorate it with some nuts. With walnuts. We're gonna put the walnuts in the way shown. We're gonna use only the walnuts right here. So if you wanna use pistachio, you don't put these spices, you put only some vanilla to it, and that's it. But have to stick them immediately after shaping the pyramid. Continue up to the top. So now we're gonna take this aside. Shredded coconuts. Take a bowl like that, roll it with the palms of your hands, and then we're gonna cover it with some coconut. And by the way, it's just not an appearance thing. The taste and texture of this dessert will be better if it's cold, but despite the aforementioned issues, جزرية itself was amazing. Right, we had here something very smooth and creamy mouthfeel with a little bit of a very pleasant chewiness. But anyway, that's it. What we call جزرية is done. And whenever carrots are all over the vegetable market, I'm always looking for recipes to use carrots. And if you like carrots, you'll absolutely love this. Which is why I really do hope you give this a try soon. Thanks for watching, and if you liked my video, please make sure to subscribe, like, follow and share so you can help me get more people to reach Latakian's Noor Kitchen. See you later!